Good morning, brothers. Welcome to another installment of the Brown Bag Gentleman. Today, I'm actually looking forward to this one. I finally, of course, I showed you at Christmas time, I got the base plate for the Gamechanger razor. So that's the open comb base plate. So we're looking forward to trying that today. I've already loaded a Gillette Silver Blue blade. If you can see that in there, you can kind of see on the edges, it's in there. So I'm looking forward to trying that because I'm really hoping that's going to wake that up. We're going to use something I haven't used in a while. I don't get out of the habit of using it, but I like it. It's the Spiek shaving cream, which is preloaded in my bowl. I just took the bowl out of the sink and loaded it. So got to take the brush out of the sink. We're using, of course, my barrel-handled, Best Badger brush, Razorock brand from Italian Barber. So I did 2 shakes and a squeeze. And we're going to load this up. Yeah, that needs a little water. I can feel it feels a little dry. And you get to know that. You get to know when it's not quite right and you want to add more water or not. And with the tobacco soap that I've been really using a lot lately, because the more you use it, the more you like it, the more you want to use it. It's addictive. Not the best soap, but it's just a good solid soap. It doesn't necessarily need a lot of water, especially with this brush, or actually with my big gargantuan brush there with that, what do they call that? Cashmere head on it. Okay, it's not coming up like I want it to, so I'm gonna drip in some more water. We're gonna do 2 of those. There we go. Let's try that. And it just sounds like tacky almost, so it's not really there. Yeah, a little more water. Okay, it's starting to wake up. See, it's going to be more bubbly on the bottom and all that. So now, yeah, it seems like it's getting more sudsy, like it's going to start building. Let's do it counterclockwise here. See, it's coming alive. There we go. Now that's a little runny for my, but I probably put in 1 little hand drip too many. It's still within range. I mean, it's still going to be good. It just might get a little drippy, which I'm not keen on. So I'm just going to swirl it around a little bit more here. And of course, as you are learning to make your soap work for you, it's experimentation. It's using the water. I haven't used this in a while, so I don't think I've ever used it with this brush, but it's starting to really behave. So let's see, it's peaky, could be a little thicker, but this is, I guess, what you'd call a straight razor type lather build, because they tend to, from what I've seen, straight razor shavers tend to like it a little thinner than the double edge guys. So we'll call this a straight razor soap lather today. But yeah, plenty good enough to use. I can stop messing with it. Not gonna mess with it all day. Good enough. That's longer than I usually mess with it. Of course, the washcloth, just dipped it in warm water in the sink. Okay, yeah. All right, there. We're gonna wash the face. Yeah, Bill?
Do you want me to shut the coffee off, or are you going to take the rest with you?
Go ahead and shut it off, Belle.
Okay.
Belle is my wife. It's her, what I call her. It's my name for her. It's short for beloved. Okay. There. Freshly washed face. Feels good. Soften whiskers. Let's just rinse out the washcloth. There. Nicked myself a little bit yesterday. Chasing it under the nose. Of course, it's Saturday, so I'm only going to shave once under the nose today, not twice. And that was with my my Charcoal Goods bronze razor. I chased a little bit and got myself just a little bit. Still my favorite razor by far. It just fits me perfect. Gives me the shave aggressiveness it's just perfect for me. It's a level 2, and for me, it's just fantastic. Really enjoy that. I enjoy that the most of any razor I have. Not that I don't enjoy all the rest. They wouldn't be in that rotation if I didn't enjoy them. When I don't enjoy a razor, it gets sold on eBay. And I am going to pull out that single edge blade I got, I don't know, a couple months ago. You've seen it. That I got the Chinese one. I'm going to pull it out and mess with it some more too, I think. It's quite an aggressive blade gap on it, the most of any razor I owned. And it's not really, the blade is too recessed back to make it a really good under the nose one, but I need to play with it some more. It's got a pretty finish on it, it does, and it's not that hard to hang on to, surprisingly, with the handle that came with it. This is, of course, the handle I got for this is called the radio knob handle from Italian Barber. This is the handle that I wanted the most for this razor, this Game Changer. I didn't buy it with that one because it just was taking forever to come in with this handle, so the handle that came with it, I put on my Edwin Jagger because my Edwin Jagger needed a better handle. Oh, this is feeling nice already. And it's funny too, because this is a less aggressive head plate. This is the 0.68, which is replacing the more aggressive solid bar. But it just shows you the difference between an open comb and a solid bar base plate can really make a world of difference. This is feeling so good. And pass one is not the pass to be able to really tell, but I'm already liking it. It's feeling smooth. Of course, the blade's feeling smooth. Getting up under the nose. Without getting myself, and with an open comb, sometimes you gotta be careful getting underneath there. You can nick yourself easy. Okay, that's where I nicked myself yesterday. Gonna go real light over that, yeah. So I'm not gonna. It's a little rough right there, but I went real light on it because that's me, not the razor. The other side, didn't worry about it, and not bad. I give it a good solid 9 out of 10 for first pass, which is real good. Like I said, I've only got one razor that I rate as a 10 for under the nose, and that's probably my newest razor, the Twig. That's the only one so far that's a 10 for getting up underneath there. This did a really good job. There's no like stubble like sticking out, but it's not down there smooth on one pass, which is a lot to ask for one pass from any razor. It really is. But that's my rating, and I'm sticking with it. So in other words, it's really good to get under the nose. It really is. And see, I'm not going to go because it's a little tender right there. I got myself, so I'm just going to leave that be. One's enough today. Tomorrow I'll do a second pass. We have church starting up again tomorrow. The priests both had COVID, but are both over it now. Father Craig, Father Matt. Glad to see that those guys are healthy again. I'll know they're really healthy when they start picking on me again. Then I'll know they're healthy. Second pass across the grain, because my hair goes down on the face and up on the neck. Of course, finding your angle. And this is more in line with the natural angle for me. For me, the natural angle is Edwin Jagger all day long. So this is close to that angle-wise, so it's like super easy to find. I don't really have any razors that are hard to find. Some might have a narrower sweet spot in them as far as how much angle you can get off from what they like, but none of them really are all that hard to find. Okay, I'm liking this. I am liking this. And it's so funny because I would never have thought that I would like this. Goes to show you. And I fussed about this razor when I got it. Didn't give it a good review because I didn't like the how aggressive it was plate gap wise and everything, but still didn't give me a close enough shave. So I thought with all that blade gap that it should do a lot better. But it was still very, very light side of medium to me. And I thought I should have been heavy side for that much blade gap. I just was not happy. And now I go with a lighter blade gap, but open comb, and it's just hitting right. So yeah, you gotta dial in razors for you. I'm doing what works for me. And I've been doing this for 11 years-ish. Third pass against the grain. Here's the money pass. This is the one that's really gonna say. Okay, this is doing good. What I'm finding, against the grain is where you're gonna feel the drag and what have you and that. And between the combination of this efficient blade and this open comb, there wasn't that much drag, which tells me this pass 2 was real good. 1 and 2 really worked. So pass 3 didn't have as much work to do. So yeah, I'm liking this. And see, I really don't go against the grain on the chin. I just don't. It's a tender area for me, especially with the scarring across here. Let's check the scarring. Okay, 3 passes there. Oh, right underneath the scarring, I got a little spot. Yeah, got it. Okay, right there too. Did scarring, but I didn't know underneath. Yep, right there. That side, yep. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I did a little bit of buffing in between. Some guys wait till the end to do buffing. Kind of do it when I see it, when it's on my mind. Yeah. And you can get stuff all around the Adam's apple. It's right in here. It dimples in. And it flares out, so you see me kind of go both ways, so I can kind of get it. All right, I want to go after it a little bit more, but I want some more soap on there before I do. Because not a super good residual slickness. I'm gonna go a couple passes, but I want to go more, so I'm not going to chase it on the dry skin. There we go. That's as much as I want to chase there. I could chase right here, but say it's a 1 pass, so I feel it. It's not like sticking out, but it's you know, I can feel that it's there. So it's Saturday, so I'm not going to go second pass and get that down. I'm going to leave that there. I'm stretching the neck. I'm only stretching a little bit, but I'm stretching it. So yeah, stretching neck. light touch. Weight of the razor is plenty with this thing. Okay. All right, so let's get those. Yeah, oh, and I just felt that one a little bit. I felt that. Should have put some more soap on it. This is the razor. There we go. Now let's go get that. And that's the hardest areas for me. It's no knock on the razor at all, because all my razors, I have to chase it right there. That's better. Oh yeah. Yeah, that did good. Adding a little. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Where is it? That way just a little bit. It's funny, there we go. Right there. Yep. And it was that way, right there at the bottom. It wanted me to come across that way to get it. It's just that oddness right there where this on both sides it just V's out. And that's like the base of the V right there. Yep, that feels good. That feels good. Alrighty. Oh, let's see. Right there's a little spot. I'm not going after it. I'm going to leave it. Just drain the sink. It's a small mistake. Because you don't have to go 100% BPS. You don't have to. You start chasing that stuff and trying to get that every day, you're just going to, you know, get those razor burns, whatever. So no, I'm leaving it. And it's just a littlest bit right there, a little spot. Rinsing off the razor. Let me wipe that off, be right back. There we go. So I really like that. Yes, like that a lot. That's so funny. The lighter aggression does the better shave for me than the solid bar with a meteor aggression. That's just funny. That is as good, as close as shaved as all of that razor that I'm going to get, and it's good. It's definitely a keeper. Really liking that. Rinsing off my brush. There we go. 1, 2. Let me shake it out in the tub. Right back. There we go. That's rinsed off. And of course I wiped it off on the towel that's hanging over there over the tub. Now I'm rinsing off my lathering bowl. Well, since I put the soap in the bowl, so it'd be technically a loading bowl, I guess. The soap was in there, it'd be a loading bowl, but I know if the soap puck was in there. But I was really just doing the lather. Okay, let me dry this off with a towel. I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm rinsing my washcloth off with this warm water that's coming out of the sink. And we're going to switch the warm water to full cold. So after my warm water rinse, there will be a cold water rinse. You want to finish with a cold water rinse, you really do. Close those pores. And if you're having skin problems with shaving, whatever, cold water rinse. Make sure you're doing that. I mean, the warm water rinse feels so good. Oh yeah, it feels good. And the cold water is a little more shocking, especially in the wintertime, I understand, but let me rinse off my washcloth with the cold water now. Okay, cold water. Oh yeah, cold. Close the pore. Oh yeah, under the nose there too. Close the pores. Close, oh yeah. Take the time, close the pores. Your skin will thank you for it. There. Now, let's get the alum block. Cold water out of the sink. It's enough. There you go. Well, we'll rid this there. We'll take care of that. Oh, look. Yeah, get that over there. You see that a little bit. I got myself a little bit right there. That was yesterday. Oh. With the alum, we'll take care of that. Heal it up nice. Oh, felt it right there. Yeah, I knew I got myself just a little bit, little chafe, just a smallest little spot of chafe. I won't even be there tomorrow. Okay, yeah, that is enough. Wipe that off. Put that back on the shelf. Aftershave, what are we gonna do today? Aftershave. I have not done Aqua Velma for a while. Let's do some Aqua Velma. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like. Okay. Yes. And when that calms down, dries off, basically in a couple minutes, I will put on some balm because it is mid-January here in North Carolina. Temperatures today are going to be like 39 for the high. So yeah, and of course it's drier out, especially in the house. So with a forced hot air, it's drier. So I'm going to do that off camera. So I hope you enjoyed today's shave and go with God.